Hey friends, it's Shereé, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 versions of the Dawn Jeans by Megan Nielsen that I made. Now, I made 3 different views and they all have different fit adjustments, and I thought it would be important to revisit these in its own independent video because I have mentioned them briefly as I've worked on them over the last couple of months, but now I've got it down exactly how I was able to make this style of jean work for my body type. But first, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're a returning person, thank you so much for your continued support. All right, let's get into it. I wanted to revisit talking to you about the Dawn jeans because I know many of my sewing friends out there have been intimidated about sewing jeans and also a little intimidated about making your own tailored pants. And I wanted to let you know that with persistence, you can absolutely make the most perfect, well-fitting pair of pants for your body. I thought it would be cool to kind of walk you through the evolution of myself making my jeans from this Dawn jean pattern. I'm going to show you 2 different cover photos. This is the one that's on the outside of the pattern. You will see here that there is the cropped version modeled here with the wide leg. And then you have a skinny leg version on this side. Both versions in this picture are button fly, which is hidden underneath that flap there. And as you can see, this is a high-waisted jean pattern. Now, I've made several pairs of jeans at this point, and I can absolutely let you know that while a high-waisted jean is extremely flattering, it is uncomfortable. If you are like me and you have tummy discomfort, like you don't like to be restrained, you don't like tight things on your belly, wearing high-waisted pants can be uncomfortable. So I did my best by taking the first version of jeans that I made and tweaking them each time to make them a bit more comfortable for my body. Now on this cover here, this is the actual cover of the pattern instructions. You will see that there is modeled here the straight leg version that is cropped and it has an exposed button fly, which is very cute. And then there is the shorts version of this pattern, which has, again, the button fly with the covered flap. Now, all the versions in this pattern are high-waisted, but it is neat that it gives you 2 different options for your button fly. In addition to that, they do mention that there is instructions on their blog to teach you how to install a zipper instead of doing the button fly closure. And that's what I did. For all 3 of my versions, I installed a zipper. I did that because I have lots of high-waisted jeans by Levi's. I have 501s, I have 501 skinnies, which is my favorite cut. I also have low pros. I have, I have the wedgie cut. I have so many different pairs, rib cage, and they're all button fly. And the challenge with that is that it is a bit poochy and also it could be a bit uncomfortable. So I thought it might be fun to just go ahead and try using this pattern with a zipper. And I stand by that decision. I think it looks really nice and it is definitely easier to pull on and off really quickly when you go to the restroom. So that is what I chose to do, and I think it's really nice that they have that option on their website. Now, the instructions for installing the zipper is no different than the instructions you would find in any other jean pattern that has a zipper fly on the jeans. So you can pretty much just follow any zipper instructions that you have on a pattern in your stash if you want to change your button fly pants for a zipper instead. So that's one thing I wanted to mention. This particular pattern comes in sizes 0 all the way to size 20, with size 0 being a 24 waist, a 34 hip, and size 20 being a 38 waist and a 48 hip. I personally changed up my sizes for the different versions that I made. Now, I've had lots of sewing friends talk to me in my comments and let me know that they really wanted me to go ahead and use my finished garment measurements to select my size for my future pant project. And, you know, I took that under consideration. And to be perfectly honest, I have learned sewing a lot from reading books and from my YouTube friends. So I definitely listen to you all when you give me kind suggestions or tell me new things that I should try. And so I thought, you know what, friends, I'm going to go ahead and listen to you, and I'm going to cut out, yes, cut out, not trace off, because that would have been too smart. Cut out the finished garment measurement size. So for my first version, which is a white cropped version, I cut out a size 12 at the waist, and I graded to a size 10 at the hip and legs. Okay, this to me, based off of the finished garment measurements, should have fit perfectly. However, we are sewing with non-stretch denim for this pattern, okay? Not stretch denim. So although the jeans came out absolutely beautiful, they definitely do not look like I made them. They look store-bought. This is what they look like. Here's the front of them. And obviously I'll be inserting pictures so that you can see what they look like on my body. But this is what they look like on the front. And here's the back. Okay, really nice looking jeans. They are cropped, like I said, and they are the wide length version. They are tight, honey, okay? They are tight on my butt. They are tight on my private, okay? They are tight on my hips, tight on my waist. Everything is struggling to breathe, okay? Everything, okay? They are tight, tight, tight. So after making this version, and just so that you know, I actually used like a yard of leftover fabric from a previous project for this. So it wasn't like I ran out and spent money on very expensive denim in order to make that first version. I definitely wanted to make sure that my wearable muslin was from scraps in my stash, and I was really excited when I was able to squeeze this out of a very wide width of 1 yard denim fabric that I got from Nick of Times Textiles. Now, will I wear them? Yes, I've worn them a few times. However, there are rules to when I wear these. Rule number 1, I can't wear them for work because the children will get me dirty, okay? Rule number 2, I cannot wear these if I'm going out on a dinner date. Rule number 3, I cannot eat in these pants, okay? The reason why is, number 1, I don't want to get them dirty, but also number 2, I'm highly uncomfortable when my belly is full, okay? So those are the rules for wearing these. So these are definitely not the perfect all-day wear jeans, and maybe the denim will loosen if I do venture to wear them for a full 8-hour, 10-hour stretch. But as of right now, I've only been able to wear these comfortably for about 4 to 5 hours. And then at that point, I'm like, get these jeans off of me because they are strangling me. Okay, honey? And so for that reason, I decided with my next pair, I definitely wanted to size up. Now, they're not so tight and small that I can't wear them. So I knew I didn't have to go up too far in sizes, but I also didn't want to compromise the design of the jeans. I wanted them to really fit me the way they fit the model. And so I definitely didn't want to overdo it. Now, in previous pant projects, if I made something that was too small and I really felt this uncomfortable, I would absolutely size up 2 sizes, not just 1. But with jeans, I know that wearing them longer and breaking them in will stretch them a bit. At least that's how it's been for my 100% cotton Levi jeans. So I was like, you know, Shereé, just go up 1 size and see how it goes. Now, this was my wearable muslin, which meant that my next version was going to be cut out of my special fabric. Now, so what I did is, and another thing is, remember when I mentioned that I cut out my size? I don't recommend that you do that. If you are not sure about your size and you are purchasing an indie pattern, I absolutely, like this pattern, I paid $23 for this pattern before taxes and shipping and all of that. I recommend that you trace out the size that you think that you are and go that route rather than cutting out your expensive pattern. If you PDF'd it and you printed it and taped it together, you do you, boo. You don't have to trace it off if you don't want to. But I really debated repurchasing this pattern so that I could start over. And I was like, girl, why are you gonna do that? You have tracing paper, okay? You got all the tracing paper. So go ahead and trace out a new size. So what I ended up doing for my second version is I actually traced off the waist and the hip, the top part of the pants. I traced it off in a size, let's see, 14 waist with a 12 hip, okay? And then I combined that portion of the pattern with the leg of the wide leg version. And instead of doing a cropped, I went ahead and did the full length. Now for this pattern, each of the different cuts, whether you do the wide leg, the skinny, or the straight leg, you're going to have options for cropped, regular, and tall, because they do accommodate tall people, which I think is fantastic. And so for this version, I cut out the regular length, not the cropped, and it actually landed in the perfect spot for me. I'm very happy with where the pants land. Often with pant patterns, I have to shorten it because I'm only 5'4". So even though I have long legs, I'm still not a tall person. So I often will have to make all kinds of alterations to the crotch so that it fits my crotch length and also the length of the pants. And so for this pattern, I didn't have to do that. And I really, really love that. So it really stops at the tops of my shoes, which I also appreciate because I don't like my pants to touch the ground or drag the ground. So I didn't have to do any alterations with the length at all. Now, for the second version, I actually used my special fabric that I picked up using my gift card that I got from my husband for my birthday. I saved it all those months so that I could buy some things that I wanted that would be special. I really took my time to decide what I wanted to spend it on. And I got this Lady McElroy denim that is beautiful. This is the fabric. These are the jeans. And I will be inserting pictures so that you can see what it looks like close up. You'll notice that like with the white pair of jeans, I did all white stitching. And for this pair, I actually did a beautiful gray stitching, which blends really nicely. And I think it makes these jeans look a little bit more tailored and less like traditional jeans where you would have the gold copper colored thread. So I really like that I made that decision to do the top stitching thread in the gray. I love these jeans. They fit so good. Making the adjustment that I made with the size definitely made it where these are extremely comfortable. I will say that this denim is not as thick and heavy as the white denim. So there is a little bit more give. Even though it's not a stretchy denim, there's more give. It's not quite as restricting in the shape. And I feel as though it fits my body perfectly. It is definitely a pair of jeans I can wear all day from morning to night and be comfortable. But I will mention that there is something that I noticed more so on this version than I did on this version. Now let's be real, when I made this version, I made it for a special event. Although it is a wearable muslin, I wore it for an all-white ceremony for the sorority retreat that I went to. And it was one of those things that like I needed it in a week and I needed to get it done and it was gonna have to work, right? So I didn't focus so much on fit outside of the fact that I was very uncomfortable because it was tight, okay? As a matter of fact, at the sorority retreat, I think I kept these on only long enough for the ceremony. I might have did a little bit of sewing in them. I can't imagine I kept these on longer than 2 hours. And I took them off because they were so uncomfortable, especially with sitting, right? So because I focused on how uncomfortable they were, I did not realize that there was bunching in the back yoke piece. So when I'm wearing these, and I've shared this in a previous video, the back yoke has wrinkling. And another thing I mentioned, you'll see too, I don't know if you can tell, I'll try to show you, but there is more length in the yoke piece for the white versus the darker denim. And the reason why is because the top portion of the jean pattern for the straight leg comes up higher in the back than the cropped length of the pants. These are actually completely different pattern pieces. They're drafted different, which I think is an amazing value considering the fact that I bought the Morgan jeans by Closet Core Patterns and it's only one view. And it was a pricey pattern, only one view. And in this one, you get 4 different views with 3 different lengths and all that. And then they all have different cuts to them. So anyway, that might also be another reason why it wasn't quite a big deal in this one. But when I was wearing these jeans, there was about 1 inch of bunching. I pinched it out. And when I'm wearing them, it's like this, and it's because I'm short-waisted. So I don't need all this extra here in the yoke piece of my pants. So I knew that when I made another version, and I was determined to get these jeans right, perfect, because I like the look of them, whether they be the straight leg, the crop leg. I just love the look of them, and they definitely are reminiscent to my Mile High and all my really expensive jeans that I have in my collection, my ribcage jeans that I love wearing for when I go out. They are reminiscent of that, and I just really want to make my own pants from now on. I mean, I love denim, so I won't say that I won't buy jeans anymore, but if I can make custom pants that fit my body better than what I can purchase in the store, why not do that? Obviously. And at a fraction of the cost, right? Actually, this was kind of pricey, but still, you know what I mean. Still cheaper than if I had purchased a pair of ribcage jeans. Anyway, so I was determined. I was like, you know what? I'm making another version. This time I did the wide leg, right? And I do love these. They're extremely cute. And as you can see, they all have that front zip, right? So nice. I was so proud of myself. I love this denim. These will get worn a ton for work, for play, you name it. I can wear them for everything. And I'm so excited about that. I thought, okay, taking all the things that I learned from making these two versions, I'm going to make a third version, only I want them to be uber comfortable. I want them to be so comfortable that literally I can just take on the world in these jeans, right? So why not take this pattern and make it out of a slightly stretchy denim, right? It'll be the perfect fit. It'll be comfortable. I can eat dinner without discomfort, which I can do that in these as well. But this definitely holds me in a bit more in the waist area and in the belly. So I decided to make it out of this gorgeous stretch denim fabric, again, that I got from Stone Mountain Daughter for my birthday gift card. Really beautiful denim. It's dark to the point that it's almost black. It's the darkest denim, okay? And you can see the little back pockets. Or I said darkest denim, I meant indigo, right? So anyways, this is the straight leg version. So that was the wide leg. This is the straight leg, right? Because I didn't want to make two indigo, because essentially this is also indigo, even though it's a lighter indigo. Two indigo pairs of the same exact jeans. I wanted to have some variation. So this is a straight leg. And the first thing that I did was I went ahead and I removed 1 inch at the top of the yoke piece. So as you can see, hopefully you can see, the yoke piece is not as deep, and I'll compare it to the other so that you can see the difference, hopefully. If you look closely, you'll see that the lighter denim yoke piece is much longer than the darker indigo denim. So I removed that at the top of the jeans in our pattern piece. So that was the first thing I did. I was happy with the sizing of the 14 waist with the 12 leg, but I just used the cutout version of this straight leg in order to create this version. So I didn't have to, you know, combine two pattern pieces and redraw them, which also makes this an extremely awesome pattern too, because even though I fluffed up the wide leg version, I was able to still cut out a full, actually there's two other patterns you can completely cut out and just, you know, nix out the one that you cut out the wrong size, and you're still fine. Now there are a few pieces in here that you use for all of the patterns, and you can just make the little adjustments to them in order to make them work. So it's really a great deal. So this is a stretch denim. It's not super stretchy. Like, as you can see, they're still pretty tight. But if you look at the belly portion, we have some give, right? So it allows me to be bloated if I need to be bloated, okay? Not that anybody ever wants to be bloated, but come on, it happens. So these are going to be much more comfortable to wear. However, and doing a stretch denim versus a non-stretch denim, you have less support, right? There's nothing really holding you in. This will allow you to stretch as much as you need to stretch, but it won't hold you in. So you'll be able to see in the pictures, and maybe you'll think it's not a big deal, but you'll be able to see in the pictures that I have a little pooch that's more visible with this pair of jeans than it is in this pair of jeans or this pair of jeans. So that being said, if you are going to take a pattern that's high-waisted, meant for woven fabric, and then you turn around and use it on a stretch fabric, this is something that you will encounter, right? You will have less structure and hold in that belly section of your jeans. But so you have to really decide, it's comfort over fashion. Not that these aren't cute, I'm just saying, like, if you want the comfort, if you're more worried about the comfort than you are about keeping the look exactly the same, then you'll have to consider that. Again, for this pair, I used the same color top stitch thread as the denim. I just think that looks really tailored and really nice. Again, I did a zipper install, and the back pockets are the same. Everything is the same as these, except for the additional inch in the yoke piece in the back, right? So I'm very happy with the way these came out. Again, pictures are posted. And I love them. One thing I'm proud of is that I did follow through with my gut, and I told myself, you can absolutely make these jeans out of stretch fabric. It'll be fine. And it actually worked out for me, because otherwise I probably would have just been like, okay, I made this one pair and I'm good. I don't need any more of this pattern. But now, having made it out of a stretch denim, this definitely can travel more for me. I can get more uses out of it. I can definitely see myself making a stretch denim shorts version for this summer. But I didn't stop myself from trying something out of fear of wasting, right? But what I do want to say is that I absolutely prefer a mid-rise pair of jeans over the high-rise at this stage in my life. Not as it pertains to the way it looks, though. I love the way the high-waisted looks. It's beautiful. But given the fact that I have a short waist, right, or I have a short torso, wearing high-waisted jeans can be a bit uncomfortable. And if I'm really thinking about how comfortable I want to be when I go out to dinner or wherever I'm going, I would much prefer to be wearing a mid-rise type of jean versus a high-rise when it comes to being able to wear your pants all day and being very comfortable. So I'd like to, in the future, try combining this Morgan jean by Closet Core Patterns with the Megan Nielsen Dawn Jeans, like using the legs of this pattern, but the waist and hip and butt of this pattern. Because for the Morgan jeans, I made 2 versions of these, and I finally cracked the code on my fit for my body. And the versions of this jean I have made, I love, but these are a very straight leg jean, and I prefer to have a more wide leg jean so that I can wear it with more different types of shoes, styling wise. So my future versions will definitely be combining these two. Now, in a previous video, I mentioned that if you purchased the Megan Nielsen Ash jeans pattern and the Megan Nielsen Dawn jean pattern, that you got all the patterns you need for all the different types of jeans you want to make in your future, right? Because they have so many different views. And if you are a stretch jean or stretch denim lover, you go with the Ash jeans. And if you are a woven non-stretch denim lover, then you go with the Dawn. I still stand by that. I still think that you can get all the versions of the jeans that you could possibly want out of these 2 patterns. If you have them both, you don't need to buy any other jean patterns, right? But I do want to say that with the Ash jeans that are to be made out of stretch denim, the zipper length is much shorter, and these are more of a mid-rise, not a high rise like this, right? It's very cute. The version that I have made, I love. I definitely want to make more, but I would not combine these 2 together. I do stand by that. Now this one is perfect for if you don't want a high rise and you want a mid rise, go with this one. And then if you want high rise, go with this one. And yes, you can make this out of stretch denim. which I wish they would say in the instructions, but I think that maybe they're not saying it because they have this as a stretch denim version. I'm not sure, but you could absolutely just get this one if you prefer a mid-rise rather than a high-rise. And with the Ash jeans, you definitely get a skinny, a flare, and a wide leg. So if you want a flare jean, this pattern doesn't have a flare jean. If you want a flare jean, then definitely go with this one. All in all, I have thoroughly enjoyed making these jeans, and I learned so much about fitting my own body by sticking with this pattern and just giving it a try over and over again. All three versions of my jeans are lovely. Now I'm going to talk to you about how I styled these jeans in my photos and videos. I did partner with Dima Eyewear for this video. They sent me 2 beautiful pairs of sunglasses. Now I am extremely hard on sunglasses, you guys. I have 2 pair of designer glasses that have stand the test of time that I beat up and take to all my kids' sports events and all of that. And I just never stray away from those 2 pairs of sunglasses. This has opened my eyes to trying new brands that are more affordable. Okay, Dima Eyewear is going to give you that premium luxury look and feel, but at an affordable price. And so they sent me 2 beautiful sunglasses that I want to share with you. And the first pair that they sent me is a gorgeous pair called Vivid. And this is what they look like. If you look at them closely, they are a brown tortoise with a gray lens, and I absolutely love these. I have been wearing these nonstop for 2 months and giving them all kinds of tests, okay? I've worn them to all my kids' games. I've worn them for work, and I'll insert pictures so that you can see what they look like close up on me. And I want to tell you that they are weighty, okay? They look expensive, and they have been knocked around in my purse. They have been on my desk, anywhere you name it. I have taken them, I've stuck them in my shirt, I've dropped them a couple times, not on purpose, and they are definitely sturdy and gorgeous and definitely just as nice as my high-end sunglasses that I already own. They also sent me another pair, which I think are stunning and very unique. I didn't have any sunglasses like this in my collection, and this particular pair is called the Edith, and it's a cream tortoise with gray lens. And so as you can see, it's got some brown marbling of the tortoise design, and it's so pretty. Again, I'll insert pictures so that you can see what it looks like up close, and this is what it looks like on my face. I really love them. Again, I've been testing these out for 2 months. They are weighty, they look expensive, and they feel expensive, and I'm really happy to have them in my styling collection for my accessories. So I've styled all of my looks wearing these sunglasses so that you can see how sunglasses can elevate your look when you're getting ready, okay? And I really recommend that you check out their website. They have lots of different styles that you can choose from, and they're just as cute, if not cuter, than a lot of designer sunglasses that are out there. I believe that these retail for anywhere from $39 to $42, which is crazy affordable considering the majority of my sunglasses that I've purchased have been $300 or more. So I'm happy to have these, and they definitely look cute with all of my outfits. Now let's talk about how I've styled these outfits along with the sunglasses. So for my white pair of Dawn jeans, I have paired this with a beautiful bodysuit from Yummy. It is a black and white striped bodysuit, and I love their bodysuits because they have tummy control and they really hold you in. And the thing that I love the most about this particular bodysuit is that it doesn't have a thong attachment, okay? It has a full bottom on it, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable. Definitely having some tummy control top with this pair of jeans is necessary for comfort. I've also paired this with my Suzanne black leather belt, my Tory Burch mules, and my Tory Burch Kyra bag. This is a look that I feel very confident wearing, and I feel really good wearing out and about. But again, this is not something that I would wear out to dinner with my husband because these jeans try to strangle me, okay? But I love the look of it. They do look really good, and if I can fight the urge to take them off after about 4 hours of wear, maybe I'll actually stretch this denim out. Now with the next outfit, I took the wide leg pair of Dawn jeans out of the lighter indigo denim, and I paired it with a beautiful blouse from Stylewee. And this blouse is so stylish and cute. I absolutely love it. And I've also paired it with my Madewell belt, black leather belt, and some silver pointed toe flats from Express and a little silver purse from Express as well. I think this combination looks so good. This color indigo with silver, it just pops really nicely. And I love the way this looks. I look like I'm here for business, okay? I can conquer the world in this outfit, okay? She's not just here to play, okay? She's serious about her business, okay? That's how I feel when I'm wearing this outfit. And I really love the way all the pieces came together. I also wanted to style these jeans a little bit more casually, so I did try wearing this with a white tank top, and it's just as cute. I've also tried wearing these with sneakers, and that's cute as well. However, I did not take any pictures or videos with the sneakers. But definitely a really cool pair of jeans that can be dressed up and dressed down, and I'm really pleased with the outcome of these jeans. Now for the last pair of Dawn jeans, I have paired them with a basic striped button-up tied at the waist, and I have also paired them with some gold flats from Express in this beautiful calfskin leather dumpling bag that I got from Etsy. Oh God, I think I bought it 2 years ago, but it is leather and it's gold. Absolutely stunning. Gold and silver can really just elevate your outfit. That's all I want to say, okay? If you're into metallics, if you haven't purchased yourself some gold shoes or some silver shoes in a matching bag yet, consider doing that right away, because it can definitely take a basic outfit and add some pop to it, okay? Some sparkle, some razzle dazzle, okay? So for this particular look, this is definitely something that I would actually wear for work or all day long, any occasion. You could switch out those flats for some sneakers and it's still a vibe. You can actually switch out the button up for a regular t-shirt and a backpack and it's still a vibe. So I will tell you this, the Dawn jeans pattern, because of all the different views, you can have your whole lifestyle styled up from one pattern, okay? So if you're interested in trying out this pattern and you haven't yet, I highly encourage you to give it a go, especially if you like a high-waisted jean. Again, alternatively, if you like a stretch with a mid-rise, you want to try the ash jeans. But either way, you can't go wrong because the value with both of these patterns is amazing. So don't be afraid to make those jeans, honey, okay? Make sure that you do your test run, okay? Make a wearable muslin so that you can test the fit and make adjustments, okay? Trace out those patterns so that you don't cut into them and ruin your patterns, okay? But just don't give up on yourself. And if you keep trying, eventually you'll get the perfect fit. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up and please do subscribe to my channel. And also check out Dima Eyewear. See the different styles of sunglasses that they have available. You will definitely be impressed with all the different styles that they have and the affordable price. I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful Mother's Day. Talk to you soon. Bye.